We are Penn State! We are Penn State!
Fans, students, and alumni began gathering outside of Haluba Hall on Penn State University's main campus as early as 4:30 a.m. And when the Rise and Rally event officially kicked off at 6 a.m., there were over 3,000 people here, including Dennis and Jane Shrive from Scranton.
When we pulled up, he was like, oh my gosh, look at all these people at 6 o'clock in the morning. Right. It's just amazing, the support.
And these kids are tremendous. I mean, their character and their heart and, just their pride to stay with us here. And we wanted to come out and show them the same thing. So hopefully it's meaningful to them as it is to us.
With the recent NCAA penalties against the Penn State football program, the players had the option to leave the school and play elsewhere, penalty-free. For some fans, today was an opportunity to thank those who chose to stay and play football for the Nittany Lions.
We really wanted to show the support for Bill O'Brien and his team. The NCAA sanctions were the last rope. This is a great team, but this team has meant so much to me since I was an undergrad here in 1974.
As the players arrived for their first morning workout of the season, for quarterback Matt McGloin, the rally was overwhelming.
Well, it's definitely unexpected. We knew there was going to be some support here today, but I mean, to be honest with you, I really didn't expect this. It just, shows you that even through tough times, we still truly are one family, and it was great to see.
As fans left the Rise and Rally here today, they also left their signs of support here at the Lash football building. They wanted to remind the players that it's not whether you get knocked down, but whether you get back up. Charlotte McBride, Newswatch 16 Sports, University Park. It takes numerous lessons and hours of testing to become a licensed hot air balloon pilot. While I won't get my license today, I will assist in piloting 100,000 cubic feet of balloon above the Lackawanna State Park. What do you think my biggest challenge is going to be today, learning to pilot a balloon?
Usually the biggest challenge is, one, looking for obstacles on the ground, and second, learning to fly level and contour flying over the treetops, where you're actually just following the contour of the trees and the land without touching anything.
Preparing the balloon for flight is a complex process, from checking the fuel tanks to making sure the balloon is fastened securely to the gondola or basket to testing the burner, then properly setting the balloon to be filled with air.
We're going to inflate it with a big gas-powered fan. And what that's going to do is fill it full of cold air and pressurize the envelope. So when we add heat, we're burning the flame into a big open area of air.
Proper preparation translates into a perfect flight.
Ballooning is a very safe part of aviation. You have probably more of a chance of having a car accident going to and from work than you would having a accident in a balloon.
Soaring quickly to nearly 2,000 feet above sea level.
So how am I doing so far in my lesson?
Very good.
Good.
Very good.
But gliding through the sunset isn't as easy as it looks. Legend says it's good luck to tickle the treetops. So with a lot of help from Tony the pilot, we skimmed the forest for a quick leaf picking. After 40 minutes of a flawless flight, we experienced a flawless finish.
So as we proceed to landing, we have to hold on to this rope.
Yep.
And hold on down here.
And kind of face forward.
And we're good to go. And now we're facing forward.
We saw hundreds of miles of Pennsylvania countryside, and while the flight was short, the memories of this trip will last a lifetime. Charlotte McBride, Newswatch 16 Sports, Lackawanna County.
From fighting on the front lines to standing in the unemployment line, military men and women are battling some of the toughest battles of their lives, trying to find a job. Specialist Marissa Smith was deployed to Afghanistan with the Pennsylvania National Guard. But when she returned in December of 2011, her job was gone.
My position was filled by somebody else and I wasn't getting it back.
She's now working a temporary job until September, but Smith says she's frustrated her last employer left her in this position in the first place.
Bitter. Everything I'd done for you, everything, I've never missed a shift. I was never late. You just threw me under the bus like that, and here I am now.
There's thousands of soldiers in the same situation, returning from deployments. First Lieutenant Gregory Kaliba was out of work for 2 full years when he came home from Iraq.
Very depressing at times. I mean, I've got stacks and stacks of thanks but no thanks letters and you're not the right candidate letters, followed up by the no thanks email.
According to the Department of Labor, 11% of National Guard members were unemployed in 2011. That's compared to the almost 8% unemployment rate of non-vets within the state. But many companies from across the state stopped at Fort Indiantown Gap this July, looking to hire servicemen and women for job openings that need filled immediately, including McLean Distribution in Jessup.
We found that the ex-military are often, they're a lot like what we do, with the dedication and the loyalty and the hard working and the physically fit. We have a lot of driver need, and we have those folks that unload trucks. So they really do need to have those qualities that you can find in military. So it's a good fit.
Despite the thousands of jobs available for service members, many times their skill sets get lost in translation. But now there's several programs out there working to change that.
Somebody can say, I want a truck driver, but I have somebody else that says they're a truck driver in the Army, which is an 88 mic. But the employer doesn't know what an 88 mic is. U.S.
Navy Lieutenant Commander Chris Chadwick works closely with the Hero to Hired program that just began a few months ago. It's designed to help employers and military job seekers communicate more clearly.
It's like a Monster or Career Builder, but it's tailored specifically for military, Guard Reserve, veterans. It's got military skills translators that assist with somebody from the military figuring out how what they do in that life translates to a civilian career.
Veteran Joe Repa of Palmyra says his job search has been frustrating, but services like these help keep his morale up, and staying positive may just be the biggest key to landing the next big job.
Be positive and don't quit. Just keep, something's going to happen sooner or later.
There's always another job fair. There's always another help wanted signs. Be determined. There is a job out there for you.